All right, welcome back to another episode of College Football on a Bridge. Today we're going to talk about Penn State, or also as we like to call them, Iowa State East. Uh, it's pretty wild to see Matt Campbell taking over for James Franklin. Been a great coach at Iowa State. Kind of did about all you can do at Iowa State. Has a much bigger recruiting pool here, a lot better talent, probably a lot more money to work with at Penn State. Overall, they pretty much just overhauled the roster. Bring in Rocco Becht from Iowa State. They bring in a lot of receivers from Iowa State, running back from Iowa State. That's what I'm saying. It's pretty much just that Iowa State roster mixed in with some Penn State players and a few other transfers here and there. Carson Hansen coming over from Iowa State. Big body, 6'2", 221. They're retaining tight end Andrew. I guess you would say that as Rapalai. 6'4", 250. You know, just Penn State always having a good solid tight end there. Linebacking room looks great. You know, kind of that's one of the things you always look for at Penn State is linebackers. They have Cooper Ebel, Caleb Bacon, more Iowa State transfers. Wear yourself out saying that. Overall, top to bottom, it's a lot of new faces. Not a whole lot of. There's some carryover from last year, but honestly, the carryover we're looking for that's going to really make Penn State pop this year is the Iowa State carryover. So this shouldn't be much of a I don't know the right word, layover. Not too much of a building process as far as getting the guys in a system, because it's going to be the same. Is that going to translate up to more consistent competition? I mean, even at Iowa State, you didn't see the consistent, dominance from Iowa State with Matt Campbell there. I think he's a great coach. Be looking forward to see how this year goes with him. Finally taking that step up. I think he's a good character guy. You know, he had multiple opportunities at some decent schools to leave, and he just didn't feel like it was right. And this seemed like the right fit, right time, and it's kind of a top tier program. Scheduling wise, they got start off at Marshall, at Temple. Interesting dynamic there at Temple, going against former quarterback Jackson Smolik there. They got Buffalo, Wisconsin, Northwestern. So really manageable first 5 games there. And then you hit USC, Michigan. You got at Washington. No Ohio State, no Oregon. Pretty manageable schedule. See how it's kind of this USC and Michigan, and then at Washington. The rest of it's very manageable. You could see them going 10-2, get into a 11 win season. Overall, it's it should be a bounce back year from the 7-6 fiasco that was last year. I mean, no one saw that coming. Just kind of went off the rails, and now they got a new coach, new players. Hopefully, they maintain some of that traditional Penn State defense that you're used to seeing from them. But they should be in for a big season this year, and look forward to seeing them potentially being in the Big Ten championship and maybe making a playoff run.